Hi, Leo. This is your reading for February 2026. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross spread for you to go over the full month. And right now, I'm grabbing some tea leaf oracle cards that we can use to tie the whole reading together. I love these cards because they provide very specific messages. And, hopefully that will be helpful to you. Remember, this is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate, just take what does and leave the rest. Okay, Leo. Presently, you have the Hierophant crossed by the Death card. Presently, it seems like you are dealing with this established order that may be holding you back, Leo. You are crossed by the Death card here, which to me means that an ending is going to need to happen for you to progress, for you to be out of this stuck energy in your recent past. The King of Swords here indicates something about the way that I feel like this is a person who was kind of like trying to control the narrative on something that you were dealing with. Very cold, calculated person that you were dealing with. And you could be in the moment kind of struggling with how to move forward past whatever this stuck feeling is. And it does feel like it's like an establishment. Like it's like what you need is the death of an establishment, is what I'm getting. In your ideal outcome, in your above, like you are in need of rest. There is a need for you to be able to rest and recuperate so that you can have so you can work on your stability. It may be like a time of laying low for you, so that you can reconsider the things that bring you happiness, and also lean into like self-care a little bit. It seems like you could benefit a lot actually from self-care. In your below, this is your underlying feelings, your true drive is the Six of Cups. And this is a card of like nurturing your inner child. For me, it usually indicates like a going back to like a simpler times, or times where your home, your childhood home. It could also indicate somebody from your past you want to reconnect with, Leo. So take that how that resonates. But that is really like your true drive right now, is maybe to like go back to a simpler time when these things, whatever you're dealing with right now, wasn't really an issue for you. In your near future, you have the Two of Wands. Now, there may need to be a decision that needs to be made. You do have a clear vision of what you want and what it's going to take to get there. It's just a matter of moving forward in the direction of your vision and your goals. And your advice, which is nice, is the Three of Wands. So there is a definite progression here. This is a sign from the universe saying, like, keep moving forward. You may feel like up against forces that are bigger than you, but just to keep moving forward here. External influences, you will be in a period of deep reflection. And that also kind of like is represented by this card in your above. But this is more of you. There will be situations put upon you that I think will ask you to, or will explore, or not explore. What is the right way to say this? As I'm saying this, there is like 3 or 4 vultures outside circling, which is interesting because I'm going to take this as a sign for you, Leo. Vultures only show up after something has already died. And so, how many were there? It does seem like I think there were four. And four is about stability. And so I think in external influences, there will be something that shows up for you that will have you re-examine the things that make you happy, make you shine, that like your personal spark, that whatever it is that is your spark. This guy walked all the way to the top of a mountain so that he could examine his innermost wishes, right? He had to remove himself from other people so that he could understand and reconnect with the things that make him happy. Externally, you could be physically removed from other people because you have to re-examine the things that bring you joy and make you happy. This is interesting. You have a 4 here. So in your hopes and fears, you have this 4 of Pentacles. And it's interesting because, 4s are about stability. And we just saw those 4 vultures outside. So whatever this is could be affecting your stability. 4 of Pentacles, this is a card of, hanging on to your resources. I can take this card for you both ways because it's in that hopes and fears position. It could be that you're afraid of loosening up your grip on your resources, just like the same as this person is right now. They're holding tight, right? But this is also a card of being stubborn. But, for you, however it is that you are approaching this situation, you'll know whether or not like you're being stubborn or not. To me, it feels more like I've known some Leos. It's possible you could be stubborn, but what I'm saying in this particular reading, it seems like you are being stubborn maybe for a really good reason. You are not in this position because it's fun for you. This isn't like a fight it doesn't feel like a fight that you had like signed up for. You weren't like, oh yeah, I want to be in this position of lacking. To me, Leo, it feels like you are really just trying to hang on and keep afloat. Which is kind of feels a little bit sad for me. I will say when I started this I meditated before I started this reading, and I was, asking like, please provide me with the messages that will help Leo get the most out of February. And like, I was just kind of angry. And you saw the way I started this reading. I was just like, what the hell? Like, WTF? Why am I so angry? I don't know. And now I'm looking at your final card. And I will say, listen, Leo, I'm sorry. I know I'm blabbering a lot. I am very sensitive and susceptible to other people's feelings and emotions. And so I will take those in. And like sometimes when I don't realize that they're not mine, like, oh, I get so upset. I'm like, why am I so mad? I don't feel like this is a Carol emotion that I'm feeling. I do feel like maybe this could be a Leo emotion. So unless I'm crazy, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys anyway. But anyway, I'm sorry, Leo. This reading seems to be all over the place. I guess, and the final outcome here, and this is what I was trying to get here, is the 5 of Cups. And this is interesting because, your crossing energy for this whole reading is the Death card. And, this card crossing means it's what helps or hurts you. And I really feel like this is kind of like the benefit here because something is ending for you. It's because you are deciding like, yeah, this isn't making me happy anymore, right? And so like these 3 cups, this person used to enjoy what was in these 3 cups. And now, they're upset because there's no joy in these cups anymore. But if they just turn around, they can see, right here, there is a whole bridge. There's 2 more cups. There's a whole bridge and it leads to the castle, right? So there is more out there for you. This card is really a feeling of like sadness, but also knowing that there is more to go, right? 5s are conflict numbers. They're about change. And it does feel like you could be going through some change that maybe was a decision that you had to make. It doesn't feel like it's something you really were like, yay, can't wait to do this. Let's see what your tea leaf cards had for you. Was there any clarifiers here? I mean, let me get one clarifier here for you guys, okay? One clarifier, just the overall, ooh. Okay, so maybe this is related to, like, a job. Not a lot of cups here. Just your final outcome. And that could just be about something that you really liked to do, but it just wasn't fulfilling you anymore. But your clarifier for the whole reading is a Page of Pentacles. Pages are messages. They are about having to take a lesson, having to learn something. And Pentacles are about your physical world. So it could be that you are needing to learn, take a lesson about whatever this whole situation is in February that you are dealing with. It does seem like whatever you are going through, a little bit of an energy of research may go pretty far and help you. But let's see what your tea leaf cards here say. So we have 4 tea leaf cards. You have Vulture. What? Okay, Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I will say that there's like over 100 tea leaf cards, and this is the first one I pulled for you before I saw those vultures outside. That is interesting. We have Dark Man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. This is my favorite card. Not only is it a nice message, it's a hilarious drawing. And then we have Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, love that for you. Okay, Leo. Now, I want to pull a angel number card for you, just as like general advice for this reading. One, please, for Leo. All right. Leo, you have 1919, so look out for this number, 1919. Cycles, karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. Karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. Okay, so there is something to learn from this situation that you are going through. And yeah, it does seem like something is ending so that something new can come in for you. So, you know, the vultures that I saw outside, the 4 vultures, could be related to stability of your physical world, right? Your resources, your home, stuff like that. The vulture here in the tea leaf card is more about your own anxieties. So I would say pay close attention to your mental health. That could be a really important part of this self-care that you need to practice. And I think seeing a good friend would probably help you. So make sure that you are not too much in hermit mode. It's good for you to reach out and, you know, connect with other people. Leo, I am so happy to have done this reading for you. I am sending you so much love and light, and I really do hope that this helps. Please let me know if it did. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, take care, Leo.